Welcome to my freezer. If you're anything like me, you have good intentions when you buy frozen foods, but then they come in here to die. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanette, and yes, I am one of those people who has very good intentions when it comes to frozen foods, but because I rely on them so heavily, I frequent the frozen foods part of the grocery store and I always see something interesting, so I pick it up and before I know it, my freezer is full, I have no idea what's in there, and then things basically go in there to die. So I have been cleaning out the freezer the last several weeks. Things are looking really good. It's in good shape. I pretty much know what's in there at this point. It looks pretty manageable, but there are still a lot of things in there that need to get used up. So what I'm going to do today is just select a few things from the freezer, throw them together and see what kind of dish I can come up with. I have absolutely no plan for today, so let's see what happens. All right, so I found a bag of frozen corn, some riced cauliflower, I have some frozen hatch green chili, and I found half a bag of peppers and onions. I'm thinking green chili corn chowder. I just threw everything into a soup pot with 6 cups of vegetable broth, and I broke off a little piece of the hatch green chili there in the middle. Then I added a little garlic powder and some ground cumin. I brought everything to a boil and then reduced to a simmer for 30 minutes. I'm a fan of pureed soup, so I used my immersion blender to puree this down to a consistency that I liked. And this next step is totally optional. I used a 1/4 cup of cashew cream to give it that nice decadent texture and that thick chowder feel. The cauliflower and the corn alone will make it a nice thick soup, but I just like adding this extra little bit of something. Then I just garnished with a little bit of paprika and some freshly chopped cilantro, and it was time to do the taste test. All right, here is the big taste test, and if this tastes half as good as it smelled while it was cooking, we'll be in good shape. That turned out fantastic. So this soup turned out to be really great. Now I'm very well aware that not everything that I randomly take out of my freezer and fridge and throw in a pot and hope for the best is going to turn out good. But sometimes you just never know, and you could end up with something great. This is exactly what happened with one of the soups that ended up in my cookbook. One day I had some random stuff out of my freezer and fridge. I threw everything together and just wanted to see what happened, and it turned out to be such a good soup it ended up in the cookbook. So don't be afraid. If you have some ingredients on hand and you come up with an idea, throw them together and see what you come up with. You just might end up with something really great. So what I did in today's video kind of ties in with one of the features of the cookbooks, and that's the templates. Yes, my dad and I give you a whole bunch of recipes that you can make, but we drew on our experiences in cooking and came up with a bunch of templates or blueprints on how to construct different types of foods. And there is a soup template in there. So if you had, like I had today, a whole bunch of ingredients and I said, geez, you know, a soup sounds really good. How do I do that? Well, there's a soup template to help guide you along. I want the cookbook to be a unique tool to each person using it because we are each unique in our food preferences and how we cook and everything that goes with that. So this is hopefully going to spark your creativity, get you some confidence in the kitchen, and get you cooking. All right, that is it for today's video. Thanks very much for watching. Please, if you've picked up the cookbook, really, I would like to know what you think about it. And again, thank you so very much. All right, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope that you have a great day.